One of these players is chasing the biggest breakthrough of her career. The other is fighting to prove the world gave up on her too soon. When Alex Eala steps onto the court in Washington, she won't just be playing another first-round match. She'll be facing an Olympic champion, a former world number 4, and perhaps the biggest test of her incredible rise. But here's the twist. For the first time, many tennis fans believe Eala is the favorite. How did everything change so quickly? And is this the moment Alex Eala proves she truly belongs among the WTA's elite? Or will Zheng Qinwen remind everyone why champions are never counted out? Let's break it all down. Today, the story couldn't be more different. One player is riding the biggest wave of confidence in her career. The other is fighting to remind the world why she once stood among the very best. This isn't just another first-round match at the Washington Open. It's a collision between the future and unfinished greatness. Let's get into it. For years, Alex Eala carried one label, future star. Fans believed in her. Coaches believed in her. But potential doesn't win matches. Results do. And this season, the results have arrived. Eala enters Washington as world number 29 with a 30-win, 18-loss season. Her signature result is her title run in Birmingham, where she won the WTA 125 event, beating Jasmine Paolini in the final. Weeks later in Berlin, on grass, she beat then world number 2 Elena Rybakina, her best win of the year. Her toughest loss came against Alicia Parks, then ranked number 99 at Queen's Club. At Wimbledon, she reached the 4th round of a Grand Slam for the first time in her career, losing a close 3-setter to Paolini. The biggest difference isn't her forehand or her movement. It's her mindset. She walks onto the court expecting to compete with anyone, not hoping to. That single change can transform a career. Winning also changes everything. As an underdog, you play with freedom because nobody expects anything. Once you become one of the hottest names on tour, every opponent studies your game and every mistake gets noticed. That's the challenge Eala faces now. The pressure isn't chasing success anymore. It's proving that success wasn't temporary. Washington is another chance to answer that question. But there's someone standing on the other side of the net whose story may be even more compelling. If Eala's story is about a rising star, Zheng Qinwen's story is about unfinished business. She's a 2024 Paris Olympics gold medalist and a former world number 4. Those experiences don't disappear because of one difficult season, but an elbow injury that required surgery wiped out much of that season, and her ranking dropped outside the top 150 at one point. Injuries don't just slow the body. They test whether a player still believes she can play the fearless tennis that once made her dangerous. She enters Washington ranked around number 123 with an 11-win, 11-loss season. Her best recent result came in Athens, where she reached the quarterfinals before losing to Barbara Krejcikova, who went on to win the whole tournament. Her best win of the year came in Miami, where she beat then 18 Madison Keys. Her worst loss was a first-round exit at the French Open against Maja Kwalinska, who reached the final, a loss that looked bad at the time, but less so in hindsight. Over her last few tournaments, the signs of a comeback have been building. Her movement looks smoother. Her serve is more reliable. Every win adds another piece to the puzzle, and every close match reminds her she can still compete with the top of the tour. She's no longer just trying to win matches. She's trying to prove the comeback is real. This is bigger than one match. It's about who's really trending up and who's still fighting to get back. If you're a true tennis fan, don't just watch from the sidelines. Hit like, drop your prediction, Eala or Zheng, and subscribe to Tennis Hive. Be part of the story, not just the audience. Eala and Zheng have faced each other exactly once before at the 2023 Asian Games, where Zheng won in 3 hard-fought sets. But neither player is the same athlete anymore. Eala has become stronger, calmer, and far more confident against elite competition. Zheng has experienced the highest highs of professional tennis and the frustration of rebuilding after injury. 3 years have changed both careers. This isn't a sequel, it's a new story. Zheng plays her best tennis when she's dictating points, short rallies, early attacks, opponents reacting to her. Eala wants the opposite, to make her opponent play one extra shot, then another, until the pressure builds and small mistakes start to appear. Many of Eala's biggest wins this season have come in matches where she stayed patient through long rallies instead of trying to overpower her opponent. If she can pull Zheng into those extended exchanges again, the momentum could slowly shift. There's also the mental side. Eala has shown composure throughout her breakthrough season. She doesn't panic easily and keeps building points. Zheng brings something just as dangerous: experience under brighter lights and bigger crowds, which could matter if this turns into a tight three-set battle. At this level, matches like this are often decided by just 2 or 3 points. The U.S. Open is just around the corner, and every player wants to arrive in New York believing she can beat anyone. For Eala, beating a player with Zheng's resume would be another signal that her breakthrough isn't a lucky run, it's the start of something bigger. For Zheng, this isn't about introducing herself. The tour already knows who she is. It's about proving that injury didn't define her story, and that she's ready to challenge the biggest names again. If Zheng serves at her highest level and controls the first few shots of every rally, she has every chance to win. But based on recent form, confidence, movement, and consistency, Eala enters this match with a slight edge. Our call: Alex Eala wins in 2 competitive sets. Not because Zheng lacks the ability, but because Eala is playing the best tennis of her career at exactly the right time. Don't expect an easy afternoon. This has the ingredients of one of the most entertaining matches of Washington's opening round. If tennis is more than just a game to you, prove it. We've made our call: Eala in straight sets. Now it's your turn. Drop your prediction below, hit like, and join the Tennis Hive. Let's build the home every true tennis fan deserves. Welcome to the Hive.